Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Lordess Tarot and Astrology, another astrological moment. So excited, the day has finally arrived. We are now seeing Jupiter officially move into the sign of Capricorn, which is awesome. It's going to make a change up for all the signs. If you want to know how Jupiter is going to affect you if you're not a Capricorn, just go check out Cafe Astrology and they have complete articles in there on every single sign from Aries down to Pisces, how it will affect you. Now, we all know, you Capricorns know that this is an exciting moment for you. The moment you've all been waiting for is now here. It is moving into your first house. You are now going to be able to breathe a sigh of relief. The great benefactor, Jupiter, will be aiding you in a lot of ways. You might find that your self-esteem, self-confidence is being raised over the next year. You've got to sort of look within to find what areas of your life you need to take seriously and make the big changes, because you are setting a foundation for the next 11 years to come. So this is a big year for you Capricorns, and I know you've been waiting a long time for this moment, and it is finally upon us. This is amazing and awesome, because guess what? You guys get to lead us into a new decade, a new era, a new year, and this is extraordinary because we are moving closer towards the Age of Aquarius. And guess what? You, Capricorn, have been chosen. You are the chosen ones to lead us into this new era. That is going to be quite extraordinary, as I explained before in the other videos, the big changes that are to be expected going forward with Jupiter changing up in 2020. Also too, Saturn is going, Capricorn has been, Saturn's been in Capricorn, sorry, I'm talking too fast. For the past 2 years, it is getting ready to leave the sign of Capricorn in early next year in 2020. It will be moving on to the sign of Aquarius, which is helping to usher in the Age of Aquarius. You see, Saturn will be staying in Aquarius for roughly 2.5 years, and in 2020, December 19th, I believe, Jupiter will be moving into the sign of Aquarius, which is, for Capricorn, that's your house of finance. Good news there too. So we're moving towards that, and then Jupiter will leave Aquarius in 2021 and move on to Pisces, and but Saturn will still be in Aquarius, so it's going to be there bringing us towards 2023, the big day when, or the big year, sorry, when Pluto will be moving into the sign of Aquarius. It's been in Capricorn forever, since 2008. It's a long transit, very slow moving planet, Pluto is. So we will be seeing the Age of Aquarius usher in the next couple of years, but the new decade we will be beginning next month. Capricorn, you guys are the ones leading us towards that whole Age of Aquarius. It's a new age. It's very exciting times astrologically, and it's an very extraordinarily exciting time. Let me say that. And it's a great time to be a Capricorn because, like I said, it's all on you. You guys get to lead the way to the new era. So this is beautiful, beautiful news for you, Capricorn, and great news for everyone. Lots of changes coming up for the world at large. There's lots of changes coming up in people's personal lives moving forward. Like I said, Jupiter is changing, has already changed now, so it's shifting signs. It's going to the different houses for the different signs. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of change ups, new era, new decade, all that stuff. There's going to be changes anyway. Astrologically speaking, this is just the beginning of a few years of a crazy, crazy ride, and where it lands, no one knows, but it's just an exciting time to be here to witness all of this beautiful changes. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the previous video. I did have a lot of questions, just like in the original Capricorn video, too many to address individually. There were some questions there about in terms of, does it affect me if I have Venus and Capricorn and so forth? Mostly when we're dealing with Jupiter, it's the actual sun sign that gets the most benefit and effects. You can see with Jupiter as in your sun sign Capricorn, you're going to find some pretty extraordinary moments. Things that you never thought in a million years would happen could all of a sudden just, like a solution could just land in your lap. You'll be feeling it, and even if you are a later Capricorn, that was some of the questions in there as well. If I'm a later Capricorn, do I have to wait until the summer to see these changes? No, the changes and the uplifting feeling is going to be there right from the get-go. It starts now, no more waiting. What happens is you could get your big break, though, if you're a later Capricorn in the summertime. If you're an early Capricorn, you could get a big break in the early part of Jupiter's transit, which is anytime between now and February. So you could get some really lucky breaks. In terms of what area of your life, it depends on what's most affected and what's most important to you right now. Those are the areas you could see big breakthroughs with. And another question I had was, yes, about the whole sun sign. It's mostly for the sun sign. It will affect you somewhat if your moon's in these in Capricorn and so forth. But it's mostly just about the sun signs. That's where you'll feel the biggest change. It's going to, for Jupiter, it's going to affect your sun sign. And yeah, it's just basically, I think those were the main questions there, was about that. And in terms of whether or not it was going to, you were going to have to wait to get your big breakthrough. But no, you don't have to wait. All Capricorn sun sign people will be feeling the ease of this energy. Best thing to do, like I say, anything that you haven't released that's still causing you a lot of grief, I suggest this is a good time to release it. And another question I do recall was, someone asked, like, what does it mean, choose wisely? Well, when I say choose wisely to any sign coming out of their final descent, what I mean is Jupiter can sometimes bring you good fortunate breaks, such as, say, for example, you end up with an unexpected inheritance, a lump sum of money, and you all of a sudden decide to go and blow it, and figuring, well, I could just rely on my luck, things will continue to keep happening for me, and I'm in a good place, so I don't have to worry about this, and I can just go and blow the money or squander it. Same thing if you are lucky in terms of you win some money at the casino or in a lottery or something like that. Again, looking at perhaps just squandering it, thinking, well, I'm in a lucky phase, I don't need to hold on to this money. When I say choose wisely, what I'm referring to is, this is a building year when Jupiter's in your first house. So take whatever good things come your way and build on that. Say, for example, if it is a cash flow thing that happens for you, take that money and use it, invest it in yourself, invest it in the stock market, invest it wisely though, and think about, put it in a savings account, a bond or something where you can use it for future use if you have no immediate use for it, instead of, say, just going out and blowing it and then you're right back to square one. Same thing with opportunities that are there, career opportunities, job opportunities. If they're there, just instead of taking a lighthearted attitude towards these things, maybe really choose which career, which job is actually going to serve you going forward in the future. It's that kind of choose wisely in terms of relationships and that kind of thing. Don't be so frivolous. It's more of a serious year in the way that you want to build for your future. So in building for your future, you need to start somewhere, and this is the year to start. And this is what I was meaning when I said choose wisely. Now, this goes for any area of your life. Just don't take the gifts that Jupiter gives you and squander them and just assume that it's always going to be there. Remember, this is a year to build, to take what you have and the great gifts that come your way and build on them. And I don't think I really need to explain too much to Capricorns, because you guys are the builders. You are very security, stable-minded people mostly. So maybe some of the younger Capricorns might be like, woohoo, you know, feeling really good. So you got this extra money and you might want to go blow it. But it doesn't matter what age group you're in. Please just make the smart choices that are going to help you going forward in the future. So I guess that's basically what I wanted to say about this. It's very exciting times. So remember, all of you Capricorns, please choose wisely going forward. I am so happy for you. You are officially out of the woods now. And although a lot of you have mentioned that you're already feeling the release, you're already feeling better and so forth, just go with that energy. Just keep moving in that direction. Just keep heading forward. Try and leave the past behind. Whatever resentments built up there, try and release that and leave it in the past, because this is a whole new world for you, Capricorn. Trust the energy, move forward with it, and do us proud, because you guys are leading us into a very exciting time astrologically. I think the Age of Aquarius, I personally cannot wait for it. 2023, it's going to be an amazing time, but this is the beginning. This is the build up, the lead into it, and you guys are leading the way. So do us proud. And that's all I have to say for now. Namaste, much love. Star Lord is signing off. Bye-bye.